everyone. So the new Transformers The Last Knight trailer just dropped yesterday. It's been a whole 24 hours. I know many of you have already probably seen it. I was busy with family stuff, so I haven't had a chance to take a look at it yet. So I'm sitting down here. I'm going to take a view at it, and I'd say give it a little bit of a review, but also go, if I have time, go a little detail of what's going on and critique it, depending on if there's anything I know that it makes any sense. All of you have seen the first two trailers. The last one, trailer number 2, had basically kind of like a theme for one of the young actresses in it. Wasn't too big of a fan of it. It felt like it was 2 trailers mixed in one. Hopefully this trailer has more of a story or gets a little more action in it. But before I watch it, I'm going to just get us prepared for it. I got Optimus with me right here. So Optimus here is going to come here. And also I got old school, one called Old School Beast Wars Optimus. I found this one in a box today, and I thought I'd bring it out. Pretty cool. If you are a Transformers fan of the toys, Generation 1, or some of the new stuff coming out right now, they're pretty fun toys. I used to have all the old Generation 1 ones, but obviously not anymore. Which I still have in the box, because they're worth some real money. But anyways, enough of that. Let's take a look here at the trailer, and hopefully it's pretty good.
It started as a legend, one of the greatest of all. 1,000 years we've kept it hidden, to protect Earth from what was destined to arrive.
Optimus Prime, you destroyed your home. Do you seek redemption?
My maker, I do.
Your daughter, what would you say to her?
Brush your teeth, work hard. Stay away from any boy in a band, especially a drummer.
These are troubled times. Without leaders, chaos reigns. 2 worlds colliding. You're all that stand in its way. And now the greatest mission of them all, to turn the tide of human history.
Brian, stop! Can't do this!
The imminent destruction of everything we know and love begins.
I'm not leaving you.
When all seems lost, a few brave souls can save everything we've ever known.
The operation's over.
We're not giving up on Prime, okay?
I will stay, and I want to fight them.
For my world to live, yours must die.
Alright, well, it's a Michael Bay film. It's got a lot of action. It goes back to time again. It connects the story of humanity and the Transformers. This goes, I guess, in the time of the Knights, maybe King Arthur that they're discussing here in the Knights of the Round Table. In previous films, they dealt with going back prehistoric times, and they went even further back to the first film where Megatron had landed on Earth a very long time ago and had been locked up in Niagara Falls. So just taking a look at this here, I liked it better than the last trailer. But I mean, it's a lot of nice eye candy, but nothing that we really haven't seen before in a Transform movie. But Optimus plays the role of the heel, or as it's a wrestling term, or a bad guy. I don't know how long the film he's going to be like that, because in the very beginning, after we see that there have been some Transformers, maybe Autobots, with the Knights, which look pretty cool, we see that Optimus has been captured. And I always thought that they may introduce the Quintessons from the cartoons, for anyone that followed the cartoons back in the 80s, or even Unicron. Not that Unicron is not a possibility, because we see this large entity or space station or planet, whatever it is, in Earth's atmosphere. That might be Unicron. We see what looks like a female Autobot, or excuse me, just a female Transformer. I'm just kind of scrolling through here, that talks to Optimus. And then Optimus, is kind of taken to task about, you destroyed your planet. That could be more of a overall Autobots and Decepticons destroyed them with the Long War. But, he noticed that he changes. His eyes turn from blue to like a purplish. And if we've known anything in Transformers lore, anything that is predominantly purple or have a purple look usually is evil. But overall, there's interesting action in it. The young girl, it's the actress here, has a conversation with Cade. Almost sounds like Cade's daughter is not with him anymore. Something happened to her, but because this Earth, I don't know how many years it takes place after Age of Extinction, but it looks like it might be a few years afterwards. And Earth looks like it's pretty torn up. Looks like Megatron, when he stayed behind, rebuilt the Decepticon forces and did some damage. And, it's interesting, the last film was called Transformers Age of Extinction. And now it looks like almost in a sense there's an age of extinction for human beings, for Earth, that the Transformers or whatever evil forces they have there are going to finish the job they couldn't finish in the last 4 films. So that's an interesting storyline here. See how apocalyptic this may be for the planet Earth. Going back to Megatron, just taking a look at him here. There's one scene here. I'm just scrolling through here. He looks a little more combative. He's looking more like a guy who's ready for battle. He has the faceplate mask going from similar to what Optimus has had in the last few films. I don't know. It may be something really good to have there. Also, I've never liked Megatron's look in any of the films. He hasn't stayed true to how Generation 1 look is. I know you have to change it for films, but I didn't care for when he looked like Galvatron. It didn't look great, so I guess to say I had to just remodel and rechange his whole look. So this might be the best look for him. Very combative. He's got that large hammer tool there. I wonder if he'll have like a weapon, like a gun weapon like he usually has. I'm just going through this video because I don't want to feel like I missed anything. We have, of course, Sir Anthony Hopkins, great actor in my opinion. Interesting how he does in this film, how big of a part he is. There's some scenes here where there's flashbacks to the Knights, and then we see Prime just tearing havoc, just ripping into people. And I'm sure that's when he's bad. He's just beating up Bumblebee, throwing him around, and doing some real damage. And then it kind of switches where he doesn't look like he has the purple eyes anymore. It looks like he's trying to protect the humans. And I'm sure at some point they change him back to being good. And you just see there's a massive, in the scenes later on, about a minute 31 in, there's like this massive aircraft landing, and it looks like military troops maybe joining the fight or fighting against them. Not really sure. You don't see too many Autobots. You see one, I guess, Autobot who might be Bumblebee. If all of his metal armor was stripped away, that could be him. The girl's talking to him. That might be after Prime messes him up. Hopefully Bumblebee makes it through the whole film. And then you see Hound, you see the Dinobots a little bit. We don't see Hot Rod, and we don't see some of the other Autobots. I really like to see a real good battle of Autobot forces. The Decepticons have always had larger forces. They have the cooler weapons. I hope it's better than the last few films. And overall, it might be a fun popcorn film. Go out there, watch big giant robots fighting, and we'll see what happens. So this is just my analysis and review of it. I like the trailer. It's not the best trailer I have seen so far in the last few days. Thor Ragnarok, that's another one that definitely we'll go and review on. That was very good. So hope you all like this review, like the channel, subscribe, leave your comments, good or bad. I'm open to criticism and appreciate your time. Thanks very much, and roll out.